Welcome to NCERT for UPSC. Today we are going to discuss the chapter Maps, the fourth chapter of NCERT Geography Class 6. This is a very simple and short chapter and very easy to understand. So first of all, let's see what is a map. A map is a representation or a drawing of the Earth's surface or a part of it drawn on a flat surface according to a scale. Now, what is scale? There is a definition for scale as well in this chapter that we will understand afterwards. When many maps put together, we get an atlas. Maps provide more info than globe. In the second chapter of class 6, we discussed that globe is a true model of the earth in the miniature form. Here we get to know maps provide more information than the globe because maps can provide very detailed information and minor details. Now, what are the different types of maps? There are three kinds of maps: physical maps, political maps, and thematic maps. Physical map shows the natural features of the earth, such as mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, oceans, etc. And these physical maps are also called relief map. Now, what is relief? Relief is nothing but the variation in elevation and slope of the earth's surface, which defines the shape of the land, which results into mountains, plateaus, plains, etc. Now let's see what are political maps. These maps shows the boundaries of places like cities, towns, villages, countries and states on the map. And the third type of maps are thematic maps. These maps focus on specific information such as road maps, rainfall maps, distribution of forests, distribution of industries, etc. Now let's see what are components of maps. There are three components of maps. They are distance, direction and symbols. Now what are components? Components are nothing but a structured parts of the map itself. Components helps in read and understand the map. So let's see the first component, which is distance. A map can be drawn when small distance on paper represents large distance on the ground. Scale is chosen for this purpose. And what is scale? The ratio between the actual distance on ground and the distance shown on map. Example, if 10 kilometers on ground is equal to 2 centimeters on map, the scale of the map is 1 centimeter is equal to 5 kilometers. And small scale maps are used for large areas like continents and countries, and the scale can be taken as 5 centimeters is equal to 500 kilometers on small scale maps, whereas in large scale maps, small areas like villages or towns are represented, where 5 centimeter represents just 500 meters. And always remember, large scale maps give more information than the small scale map, because in the large scale maps the area taken is less, so the details can be shown more clearly and in a detailed way, and hence large scale maps give more information. Now let's see the other two components of the maps. Second component is direction. There are four major directions which are north, south, east and west. These are called cardinal points. As you can see here, this is north, this is south, this is west and this is east. And in between there are northwest, northeast, southwest and southeast. By keeping this simple diagram as a mind map, you will be clear with your directions. And this northwest, northeast, southwest and southeast are called intermediary directions. Now how we will know the directions? The measuring instrument for the direction is compass, and compass is used to find out direction. Its magnetic needles always points towards north-south direction. The third component is symbols. Features such as buildings, roads, bridges, trees, railway lines, wells are shown by using certain letters, shades, colors, pictures and line. These symbols makes a map simple to read and understand. And there is an international agreement regarding use of these symbols. These are called conventional symbols. So by this we can understand that these conventional symbols acts like a universal language, and these are simple and clear to understand regardless of the language. And there are various colors are used on the map to represent various features. For example, blue color is used for representing water, and brown is used for mountains, and yellow is used to represent plateaus, and green is used to represent plains. And these are some conventional symbols as you can see on the screen. So on the maps, this represents the broad gauge symbol, this is the meter gauge symbol, and this is the railway station symbol. And metalled roads are represented like this, and unmetalled roads are represented like this. And there is difference between boundaries as well. District boundaries, state boundaries and international boundaries differ like this. And water bodies are also represented differently. This is river, this is well, this is tank, this is canal and this is bridge. and the next are for some religious buildings such as temples, church, mosque, chhatri. And PO represents post office, PTO represents post and telegraph office, and PS represents police station. And this symbol represents human settlement, and this symbol represents graveyard. And trees are represented with the symbol like this, and grass is represented like this. And there are two more things to understand, which are sketch and plan. Sketch is nothing but a rough drawing is drawn without scale is called sketch map. Means there is no measurement drawn on the map. It's just drawn like a sketch, mainly drawn like a rough. And these sketches are mainly based on memory and spot observation, not on scale. Means there will be no unit measurement such as 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meters. There are no such unit measurements in the sketch. And what is plan? Plan is nothing but drawing of a small area on a large scale. Example, length and breadth of a room. This cannot be shown in the map. So that's all. This is a very simple chapter. So by this we completed the chapter 4 of the class 6 NCERT geography. Thank you. Jai Hind.